Oh, Tom Kench would be smart. Instead, it's going to be another melee support, Alistar.
It's really fun matchup to dive into, Alistar versus Malzahar. Played it a couple of times. We'll do that when the game gets a little boring. You're not going to overload people with all the support intricacies. Let's just see how it starts out.
This time around, it feels like Unicorns, with the exception of Trundle, very meta, you know, very strong champions. H2K, a little bit off meta, you know, the Lee Sin, the Nautilus, the Alistar, a little bit lower down those tier lists.
That lane is really hard to play though, Nuclear and Shay. They're up for a tough task here because you don't have any push power. You're playing versus a Malzahar who's in control. The only benefit of being pushed in by Malzahar is that his Voidlings get one-shot by turret shots, so you technically can't get all in, but you're losing the pressure, and you're playing with a Rengar right here. Now it's really easy to play against, but this is good combo. Samix is on the turret.
Samix, he's on the tower! Why are you so far forward? First blood to Nuclear!
Shay eats the...
not enough. Oh, easy reply.
And Malzahar. Nice champ.
So, Nuclear and Samix. I think we can evaluate those plays as
No, that was Shay being really good support right there.
Ghost up here from Exile, gets the Rune Prison, keeps throwing out the overloads. Down to the bottom lane, Samix is caught out. It's a 3-on-3. Both junglers available. Xerxes gets kicked backwards. Level 6 for Jankos. That's a double kill for Jankos.
Yeah, he just goes in. The Voidlings aren't enough. Zero hesitation right now because Jankos somehow got level 6 first.
I think Fairby pushed the high IQ button.
He just joined Mensa, guys.
We caught the blast cone being used by Che and Jankos to at least start it.
But there was a ward, so they saw it coming.
Xerxes, level 5, going up against Odo's level 7. So depth charge available just yet. Throws out the minefield. No, not going to get caught out, and he can't get away to the wall. Easily run down.
That's Xerxes level 6 right now, and he needs to capitalize on that ultimate while Kick is coming off cooldown. Let's look at it again, Trevor. So they saw the ward, or it was disabled. Good flash combo into W, clean. They should leave him here. Xerxes actually goes in. He flashed in. Xerxes flashed in there.
Too eager.
5. Yeah.
Exile, Flash, and Ghost is available. The stun finds its target. Here comes the Jankos for the third. All right, now take a look at the jungle. Jankos decides to engage. Can't be disabled. Very nice roar from Xerxes. Jankos is locked down. Asharo comes out. Hilly's in trouble though. Curtain call being fired from Nuclear. Tagged up Samix. The second and third shots won't though.
Oh, Hilo-sang is so used to having the game plan pattern of WWR that he forgets he spawns his Voidlings behind the wall.
All right, so to Amne and Shay looking for an engage. Odo gets locked down by the Nether Grasp. Conjunction with the Malefic Visions, that's a kill. They've traded support and jungle for top. That's a shutdown kill. Xerxes leaping in and out. Unlimited power fired from Febivin, but it will not pick up the kill this time round. Ash Arrow sidestep. Here comes Nuclear. Needs to be careful. Aggressive flash. Exile is sent packing. Here comes Xerxes. Gets another. Xerxes rooted down. Nuclear simply too late. The indecision. Did it cost them?
Yeah, it definitely cost them. He could have been there at least 7 seconds earlier, which means he was definitely in flash healways for some of these players. But with that in mind, if your AD carry is going to take that long to get there, why overchase if you're H2K? Unicorns of Love are already committed in your jungle. You saw Hilo-sang there. They had the information. They simply overcommitted.
Feel like he could. Thrill of the Hunt is available. Dragon's already secured. That's a hop over the wall. Shay gets a 3-man knockup. Xerxes is shut down already. Odo teleported in from behind. It's a double kill for Febivin. He does get killed in the trade though. Samix follows shortly. So far it's 3 for 1. Che may get shut down. 3 for 2, and H2K are running for their lives. Odo gets room prisoned in place, and Unicorns, good response.
Yeah, good response, but what a magnificent use of the blast cone there by the Alistar.
Is that something H2K need to be so careful of?
Yes, but there's so much CC on the side of H2K as well. Like, this guy does a ton of damage, but you can knock him up with Nautilus ulti.
Oh my word, Odo's got to run for his life. There's no flash. Vizichachi's got red buff. Big shield from that Titan's Wrath, but it doesn't matter.
So the Rise you can CC. Trundle.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, have fun with that one. Because he's on the side lane, he's always pushing. It's his lane priority that's going to be your problem.
Man, this game has just got so much more interesting. It looked like it should have been over for H2K.
Yeah, and their picks don't scale that well, in my opinion.
Shay goes for the Pulverize. There is support coming for H2K. Ash Arrow Oh, not going to get sidestepped, actually. There's no flash available.
He couldn't. It's too fat.
Che, unfortunately, cut down where he stands.
Yep, that's the problem. Alistair, man. Them cows have big bones.
I mean, this is very exciting.
Well,
We've evened
Unicorns
up the
right
game.
now have the game in their hands. They just saw a little bit of opportunity to group up. And it's a dragon spawning immediately, so they don't get punished for kind of wasting a teleport.
Yeah, they really did.
Really?
Odo gets locked down by that Nethergrass. Hylissang, maybe the wrong target. Exile gets decent bounce of damage on the side lane, but it's Xerxes that's down. Chachi's gonna fall suit. So far, H2K are winning. They've caught Exile, stunned him, rooted him. Can he get one more? No!
There was zero hesitation on the side of H2K. They immediately punished Hylissang, and again, Shay W's in, breaks the passive from Malzahar, waits 0.25 seconds, immediately pulverizes. Instant cancel, or, well, as much as instant could be on that Malzahar ulti, and they just unleashed everything on top of Hylissang. HK do not like him.
Hey, who cares about a damage deficit with 2 QSSs if you can pick the right targets?
Yeah, or if the target flashes in 2v5 for no transparent reason. This was a major blunder from the Unicorns, and they need to maybe steal this Baron.
Can Samux be the hero? He's got no support, and the answer is no. Backing away, Che decides to back out. Hilly may be able to get at least a reply. Nuclear's caught out. Not going to be able to flash. One for Baron in the team fight. Overall, H2K are happy.
And it was technically stealable because there was no smite available, so...
Become worrisome against Xerxes Rengar, because obviously the pick and the
in a straight
scaling...
duel almost all the time at this point, but his role is different, right? Just needs to kick the carries.
Well, there's a Chachi's the one that's been kicked this time round. Nuclear's going to at least tag with the curtain call. Ash Arrow wants to Odoamne, but Visit Chachi's down. He's really the front line. Xerxes gets head-butted away. Hilly's looking for Febiven, unleashed power. Febiven gets locked down. QSS isn't enough. And now Che is running away. Xerxes leaping forward aggressively.
Yeah, a bit of a miscommunication about what should happen after that pickoff for H2K. Unicorns of Love win a fight, still with the ultimate cooldown from Hylissang. It was down the ultimate, and he still found some slows. Obviously very annoying to play against that new Rise Crystal Scepter.
Yes.
Reformed into more of a supportive item build, much more affordable, but essentially doing the same thing, just slowing people down enough that they keep getting hit, and they slowed even more.
If you look at that team comp, it's nearly impossible to get away if you're ever caught. Like Ashe, Ryze, Rengar, Malzahar with Rylai's. You simply cannot put distance between yourself and the UOL comp. And we also need to look at what Hylissang decides to do. His target selection has been left.
Frontline, he should just spawn. By the way, you can spawn Voidlings mid-Nautilus Q. They become targetable before they're visible.
All right, Visit Chachi throws down the Subjugate, starts healing. Che uses the ulti as well. Odo's retreating. Xerxes looking for a kill. Odo flashes defensively before throwing out the mine. Hylissang is cut down by the mine, and all of a sudden Exile is now targeted. Gets a very big shield. They end up trading 1-for-1. Support for top.
Yeah,
Odo's going to jump into the pit. Che finds Hylissang before Che is now backing away. He's going to need to use that ultimate if required. Odo's caught down by the Enchanted Crystal Arrow, Nethergrass, and Baron. But Baron has been stopped.
That's the problem with layered engages here. Che went in because he had to, but Odoamne wasn't there yet. Now our eyes are on Xerxes. Can he make a pick?
Following Xerxes around the corner. An ultimate lost a very long time now, and the Unicorns, they simply re-engage the Baron.
Yeah, Voidwings come out here from Hylissang.
Xerxes looking for a target. He jumped onto Nuclear, almost shot him down. Xerxes running away. Febiven as well. All of a sudden, Unicorns, they've peeled from Baron. Malefic Visions tearing through Yankos' HP. Che is killed. The bowler strike onto Febiven. Unleashed power's not enough. Hylissang survives. Nuclear's cut down. Rengar closes the fight for UOL.
H2K are simply getting outscaled and punished by the Unicorns. The Baron start forces a layered disengage from H2K. Che goes in, his cooldowns go down, he backs out, and then Odoamne steps forward. He gets suppressed with no QSS. And all that soaking, all that buying time with no return damage from H2K is essentially time wasted. Now they're finally getting that Baron that they set up for.
And now it's just up to Unicorns to close. Now we can hear Thrill of the Hunt. Xerxes yells. Che gets a good knock-up. Exiles the target. He's down. That's a big damage source for UOL. H2K look for the re-engage. Crystal Arrow at least slows H2K. So does it Nethergrass. Odawamne is melted. Bizachachi gets locked down. Pulled back with the dredge line. He's still got a GA. And even with a man down, H2K cannot win the fight.
Yeah, but they soak the key cooldowns, which is the Trundle ultimate and the Malzahar ultimate. That's exactly what they want to avoid right there. Not dying to that brutal combination. They will lose their tower, however, but I think they're okay with this.
Tower's about to fall. Odawamne gets rooted in place, and H2K, their base is opened.
Their base is open, but still they thwart multiple push attempts from the Unicorns. They survive a Zero Dragon Elder, and the Baron buff has been expired. Baron spawns in the next minute and 20 seconds. That's why HK, they're looking to fight back ASAP.
All right, decent damage onto Bizachachi. Here comes Xerxes.
It's another cooldown that they get for free.
No.
They haven't really spent much on it.
We're not really seeing... Oh, okay, hold that thought.
Samux?
Curtain call onto Samux. Jankos and Odo trying to chase him down. Cooldown used as well. Nothing
Flash.
outside of that. Yeah, very important. Samux steps too far forward. Che can lock him down.
At this point, it's all about kind of moving around, and then somebody on the outskirts of the fight missteps and get dragged in or locked down on either side. So that's why Odawamne is looking for, you know, these anchors. There's two wards in the pit, but they're both disabled by the control ward.
All right, so no vision.
Oh, there's actually one that's
just outside of that range.
Oh, they're both outside of the range. Unicorns are rough. If they play solo queue in 7.2, this will not happen, but they're not used to it.
Okay, H2K starting to back out. Odawamne caught by the Crystal Arrow. He's got a GA, remember. Xerxes being tagged up, splitting from the side. Xerxes looking for a target. Featherford holding on to that unleashed power. Xerxes found Febby, gets chunked down with the unleashed power. They've traded mid laner for jungler. Now Odo's killed as well. Jankos in the back line. H2K are routed, and they're running for their lives. There's no one left alive.
Yeah, perfect timing on pulling the trigger. Hylissang unleashes in the front line, and it keeps everybody looking at him. That exact moment, Xerxes jumps in, and it's a complete whitewash here. Beautiful teamfight execution. Beautiful Baron bait there, even from Unicorns. They bounce back from a game that should have been H2K's.
The Unicorns of love were 3,000 gold down in the laning phase. Jankos was a monster, and they didn't care. They bounced back to win 2-1 and remain in control of Group B.
And again, this roam from Hylissang into the top side, that overchase that we talked about, communication error of how far Nuclear was. He was pacing back and forth in base. That was one moment that the Unicorns needed to get back to the base, and they used it.